Yo, what's going on, boys? It's Stu. So, here's another whales log, dolphins log, I should say, for Aether Gazer, month of July 2023. Not only is this video 2 weeks late, but I also explicitly remember all the comments in my first Aether Gazer dolphins log saying, oh yeah, the FGO looks a lot different than I remember, because I accidentally titled it FGO. So yeah, I might as well call this the FGO dolphins log from now on, huh? Anyways, let's go over what I've got going on for the month of July, or anything that I've changed since then. I don't really remember the last month's whales log because it's been a while. And my account's seen a lot of, rapid development over, I would say the first half of the past month, I would say, yeah. So, forgive me for not remembering everything that my account has off the top of my head. But we'll go over everything that I can remember anyway. First things first, everybody that I have marked with a heart here, except for, and I shouldn't say everybody. I think what I should say though is that everybody that I have marked with a heart here are characters that I actually plan on using. Either they are in a usable state now, so I can use them for stuff like Recurring Dream and stuff like that, or in the case of, characters like Kali, Vert Handi, A rank for Handi. Is this A rank or is this B rank? I think default main character Vert Handi is B rank, right? And then her other form that we got more recently is A rank, something like that. I'm pretty sure she's not S rank by default. But yeah, default Vert Handi, and then Hoder. Yeah, Hoder, B rank Vert Handi, and then Kali, and then Jinne. They're still works in progress. As you can see here, they don't have any sigils, first and foremost. And I know that their optimal sigils are not in the global server yet. They'll come in as part of like future updates, I believe. So I'm not going too hard on them now, especially considering that I already have a full roster of characters I can use in the meantime, or while I'm waiting for better sigils to come out for them. So besides those four, everybody else that I have marked with a heart is in a usable condition, and so I have made it a point to get everybody to level 80, their access key to level 60 as well, their skills to max however far they can go, depending on their transcendence rank, of course, and then maxed out sigils, which includes, if I were to click on cultivate here, which includes their levels and their specific gen zone, which is basically their faction, and then their enchantments here. For those of you who played Nikke, enchantments are kind of like overload stats, I believe. It's the closest thing that I can think of off the top of my head. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar enough to, I think, be able to compare them. They don't have the best enchantments because I didn't really go too hard on like min-maxing those. They also cost a lot of, or me doing this for basically, 8 or 9 different characters, modifiers, I think they're called in this game. Really cut down on my, tier 3 sigil stash, or the gold sigil stash, so yeah. Obviously I couldn't be too liberal with them. But I did try to get ones that made the most sense anyway, so yeah, thanks to that, thanks to all those improvements, yeah. For example, my Buzembo Tengu is technically my strongest character at triple S rank, and she's at 2200 CP, so. And yeah, it's thanks to all her skill upgrades, and especially her sigils here too. So yeah. So as you can see, I've got that done for Buzembo Tengu, A rank Poseidon. Surprisingly, A rank Poseidon is actually not at max because I forgot to give her. I thought I already gave her her position for what is this, Philosopher's Fantasy is sigil? I guess not. I guess that's not too much of a big deal because I can just go buy one from a sigil shop, because I've grinded a sigil node for so much that if I were to click on this and go to batch dismantle and click on the 5 stars, look how many I can get. So yeah, that's quite a bit I can get out of this, admittedly. So yeah, like I'm pretty sure I'm good on having to farm sigil nodes for a very long time. Well, I shouldn't say very long. Let me not get ahead of myself here. But since there's only one sigil that I need to completely max out A rank Poseidon, there goes my voice again. Yeah, this shouldn't be a big deal at all. And so yeah, I'll maybe get that done later so I can show that off to you guys for the next Dolphins log for this game. But yeah, besides this one, all of A rank Poseidon's sigils should be maxed out. But then again, I wonder if they're enchanted. Okay, they are. At least they should be. Yeah, all of them are enchanted except for what is it? The tier 4 one, or position 4 one, I should say. So yeah, just gotta get that done for her. Considering A rank Poseidon is only barely weaker than my Buzembo Tengu, honestly, A rank Poseidon getting her last sigil fully maxed out and fully enchanted will probably bump her over the edge and make her technically my strongest character. So healers back on top again. Anyways, so yeah, that's A rank Poseidon. Here's my Buzembo Tengu. This is currently just a placeholder sigil set because I believe we'll eventually get a new Thunder set soon. I believe S rank Tsukuyomi wants that, the new Thunder set. So wait for that to come out. But in any case, this is her current CP right there. And we've got S rank Poseidon with also a full sigil set here. Same thing with same thing with Asura right here, level 80, and then let's see, just the generic 5-star functor. Oh, I should probably go over the functors too. Buzembo Tengu doesn't have her unique functor. She's got the generic 5-star one. So does A rank Poseidon. Tsukuyomi is where we start seeing their exclusive functors. So S rank Tsukuyomi has hers. S rank Poseidon also has hers too, because I believe there was this. I forget exactly where I got it from. Either because I spent enough on the game or doing something else, I guess. But I know that the game gave me a quote unquote free exclusive functor ticket that I could use on anybody, but or not on anybody. It was like a relatively small pool, but it did have S rank Poseidon's functor, unique functor available. So I just went with that instead, or I just went with that because I was like, oh cool, might as well. And so yeah, that's why she has her. That's why she has hers. Asura, it has a 5-star generic one for the whatever her faction is called. Asterism, is it called Asterism? So yeah, full sigil sets here as well. So that's good to see. A rank for Handi. I actually really enjoy using A rank for Handi. I think she's really cool. I tried making her as strong as possible. She's got her own full sigil set as well. I don't know if this is optimal. It's probably not, but I'll figure out what her optimal sigil set is just soon enough. And she's also got a generic 5-star functor as well. Shu, I've gotten her leveled up because of her synergy with S rank Osiris here, or Alzar, however you say her name. So yeah. And naturally, I decided to get her to max investment as well. She's got a generic functor, but then her sigil set should be maxed out here. Yep. So her skills, and so yeah, same thing goes for Alzar or S rank Osiris. She does in fact have her own unique functor, which is great, and then full sigil set here. Full skills. She's only S rank, so. Not she doesn't have the extra levels in her normal and her skill one. By far my most used character because Alzar is awesome. I love her playstyle the most. And then my most recent addition to my playable roster, Scotty. I know that Scotty is not exactly a strong S rank character. In fact, I've been told that she's like one of the weakest. But for what it's worth, I really enjoy using her. And I would actually like to figure out how her cruise mode works. So yeah, so far I've only really been using her in her melee mode, where she looks like this and she swings around her big ass giant ice sword or whatever. but I would like to know how. I would like to learn how to use her cruise mode too. So yeah, I think S rank Scotty's been a lot of fun. So that's why I took the time to get her skills to max as well. I even earlier this morning actually, I even took the time to roll her exclusive functor as well. Not sure how worth it is, but fuck it. I have enough I have enough scan tickets or whatever they're called, enough gacha currency to guarantee another functor for a future S rank character anyway. So it's not that big of a deal to me. Also, where did my cursor go? Oh, that's why. This is because I accidentally right-clicked, and since I have Aether Gaze on LD player, if you right-click, that it basically gets rid of your cursors. So useful when you're playing Aether Gaze on emulator, specifically LD player. But then obviously if you if you pull your cursor off the screen, then it's kind of that'll be kind of awkward. So yeah, right-clicking makes it locks your cursor, so that you don't have to worry about your cursor flying off your emulator screen. But yeah, I've also got this sigil set on her. It's also maxed out, and I still need to figure out what code is best, what code path is best on her. I don't even have her final code here unlocked, her final red code unlocked. So gonna have to unlock that, figure out what I want to use her on. So yeah. Same thing with not S rank Kara. We're gonna get her later. But A rank Kara. As you can see here, I've invested into her quite a bit. Max levels. Or at least I think so, yeah. Are they max level? Yeah, they are. Because I noticed her normal attack is level 45. And then generic 5-star functor. But she does have maxed sigils here. And so, yeah. I think the next character that I'll seriously work on is Janae. Or in the middle of working on seriously is Janae. And afterwards, I don't know. I've used the S-rank Leviathan, who I just rolled the other day, a little bit thanks to the story trials, and she seems actually pretty fun to use. I may warm up to S-rank Leviathan later, and if I do, then I'll start working on her next. But yeah, that'll be a while from now, because I don't really have any pressing need to work on any extra characters at the moment. Because right now I have a really strong roster and even a couple bonus options should I choose to invest. Should I choose to rely on them for different kinds of recurring dream setups or whatever. So but yeah, that's the work that I've put into Aether Gazer so far. Okay, sorry about the interruption. I had to go take care of some IRL stuff. Anyways, so I've gone over my roster here, I believe so anyway. And so yeah, the event going on right now, the Counter-Tide whale song thingy. I actually just spent a couple hours grinding through it earlier today, or earlier this morning. So I have all the Oceanid story or Oceanic surveys done. Funny thing about this game mode actually is that this is the racing game mode, right? So I remember like last week or 2 weeks ago or so, whenever I did this, I actually got really triggered by this because of this stage right here, the fifth stage, where you had to deal with like the you had to deal with like some of the enemies that were shooting like bullets at you that slowed you down or something. I remember being really pissed off at that because like not only are the controls really finicky because mobile controls, but also like if you got hit a single time with that shit, then that meant that you couldn't get like a 3-star clear. But when I did it again earlier this morning, I was like, wait a minute, we have a boost function now. Has that always been there? Maybe it always has been there, I don't know. And if it has, then I kind of feel like an idiot for not realizing there was a freaking boost button. But then again, it's not like the game explained that shit to us either, so. Or maybe it did, I just didn't pay attention. Wouldn't rule that out either. But anyways, once I figured out there's a freaking boost button, yeah, all the rest of the nodes became super easy. So yeah, all this stuff is done. I have the event story. Oh no, it's because I'm loading this up on my emulator. That's why it technically has all these red dots here, because I haven't actually opened up any of these windows on my emulator version or my LD player version. But yeah, as you can see here, all these are 100%ed. including Desert Island, all the what is it? All the nodes there, including this one, the Beneath the Waves one. So these are all just easy main story modes anyway, main story quests. So nothing too out of the ordinary. Got all the Storm Beacon mode game modes done, or Storm Beacon nodes done. I think Captain's Logs are just like lore stuff, like story lore stuff. So no big deal. I think I already did my Azure cache for today. Still looking for what is it? Still looking for another one of these ones, so I can finish the last sticker set, I guess. I don't know what to call these. Also, let me turn down the music a little bit. But yeah, other than that, access key boost. Oh yeah, I did all this already, because just the other day we got all the nodes unlocked. So yeah, as you can see here, I've already completed all of them. Claimed all the rewards for them too. So that was fun. Inverse limit simulation. Oh yeah, this is the one where you can modify the difficulty here. I had to do a couple tries to do the to finish the extreme difficulty, but yeah, I was able to get it done. Wasn't too bad. Just needed to play, you know, with a brain, with at least a couple brain cells, just instead of just spamming skills all day and just, you know, just a rapid fire machine gun tapping auto attack. But other than that, what's that? I believe this is the shop. Oh yeah, that's right. Like there's like a there should be like a grind node somewhere. I forget which node that is, because this is like supposed to be our shop, right? Our quote unquote event shop, where you can just grind shit. Oh yeah, it might be this one's. Yeah, so you just basically grind these gen zone specific nodes to get these currencies, like these canister looking things. You can exchange them for stuff in the shop, right? Yeah, so I'll probably have to get around to doing that at some point. But yeah, I'll do that on my own time though. Other than the event, let's see. For the challenges, Recurring Dream just reset the other day, so I had to get this done at some point. Oh yeah, that's right. Emulators audio is still bugged as hell. So now that I'm in the menus here, now the game's gonna freaking play 2 songs at once or something. They still haven't fixed that. Come on, Yoastar, you're better than this. Looks like a hazard zone cleaning also reset as well, so I gotta get that done too. And yeah, dimensional variable also, obviously also reset. I forget if I've already done this. Yeah, I already got my my dimensional variable run done for this week, as you can tell by the current rating. So I just need to do hazard zone cleaning and recurring dream. I do have all the past grudges stages completed now. So I've done all of this, gotten all the rewards for it as well. All the causality surveys, 100% it as well. Tutorials, obviously I haven't done all these yet, or I've done the basic ones, but the individual character trials, or yeah, tutorials I haven't done yet. Obviously there's a lot of these ones I still have to do, but these are for characters that I don't really plan on using, or haven't, you know, either don't plan on using at all, or not yet anyway. So maybe I'll go ahead and maybe I'll just, you know, go through all of them and just get them done for the sake of getting them done. They do all give like what, a few rewards too, so eventually I'll get them all done someday when I remember to do it. So, but yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. Pretty sure anyway. I feel like there was something that I wanted to mention. I believe something about challenges, if I'm recalling that correctly anyway, which I might not be, but oh well. Maybe I'll remember later. But yeah, that should be about it. Should be anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'll call it there, and we'll see you guys next month. Hopefully, we'll get S-Rank Hera and, who was it? Who was it again? Hades? I think that Hades was the one people were talking about, who was, like, super OP or something. Her and S-Rank Hera. So, looking forward to them, obviously. But, yeah, until next time, peace.